camera, action. Lights, camera, action. This is episode what? 9?
9.
We do this every week? No, it's not. I think I have them 5 and 4 on you.
Yeah, this is 10.
Episode 10. We made it to the big 1-0.
What I'm talking about.
Like to welcome our homie Troy Jones. Finally, 3 years doing content. He made it to the channel.
Right? I know.
It only took 3 years.
It's crazy because this man right here, we've been talking about doing music together since he got here. And how long?
12 years
and
ago.
I still haven't came over and did anything with him. I'm sorry about that, Kiddy.
It's all good. Got you on the pod. Baby steps. You know Breadstick.
Yes.
Yeah.
He says he's taking us out today.
Nice.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's going to?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just got paid.
I was getting a little nervous. I was like, damn, he's already conceding. Go ahead and pull. Need 9. Everybody needs 9. Let's get this party started.
Here it goes.
Will I have Big 6 this week? That's what you want to know, isn't it?
You always have Big 6. He always has Big 6.
I think it's half and half.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Well, I'm getting a little warm up in here, boys. I'm getting a little bit
Tingly?
Well, I got here a couple hours ago. It was ice cold in here because I've had the heat off. So I turned that on. We went over to the shop, worked on that. Got Big 6.
Big
I think
6.
you need 2 more. We rock 9 when we're playing with 3.
Okay.
So Troy got Domino.
Troy's got Domino.
Started off right.
And I've got nothing.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
Oh, I hope you got a knock the first round.
No, I ain't got a knock, but I'm going to do that. I'm not going to lob him points right off the bat. Not lobbing you points.
The question is, who came locked and loaded with topics today?
I got all kind of topics. Before we get to topics, I want to ask Mr. Troy Jones about, because I heard you've been learning how to drive a bus.
Yes, I have been. That's been interesting, man. Like,
I feel like you went into your podcast voice on the yes, I have been.
Yeah, yes, I have. I have been driving.
How's that going for you?
I think you got to specify school bus.
School bus.
School bus.
School bus. Yes, a school bus. And it's it makes you have a whole lot of respect for the school bus drivers, I tell you, man. And before I got there, I'm like, damn, these school bus drivers are driving so fast. But now I see why, to get them damn kids on the bus. Oh my goodness, man, it's crazy. Let's see.
Yeah, I got mad respect for Misty doing that, because I don't know how she does it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. First, I couldn't drive a big old school bus, especially in the winter. Hell no, I hate driving in the snow. So
You know what that is.
10
Dime time.
breadstick on the board. So she gets props for doing that anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I ain't worried about that yet.
It's like 15.
That's easy points. It's easy game.
So she gets props for driving a school bus anyway in winter. But then kids
Hey,
and
let me get that same.
high school kids too. Troy Jones right there with us. She told me you just had to break up a fight already.
Yeah.
I'll take that too.
I felt bad for the kid, man. I was trying to get down there in time, and I seen him swinging. And by the time I got down there, dude was stumped on his face twice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, broke his nose. Found out he broke his nose. I'm like,
Oh, I thought,
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened. I just thought you like broke up a fight, like you pulled 2 people apart.
yeah, well,
But
one of the bus drivers was already off and grabbed one guy, and I just picked the other poor guy up, man, and he was leaking bad. I was like, oh, I felt bad for him. I really did.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, what's this right here?
Did you think you were going to amuse the audience with tales of child beatings? Is that what you thought?
It is a little funny.
Shame.
High school students? Yeah, high school students. I mean, let's...
Yeah.
I was just being polite. I was just being polite.
Because I'm telling... Oh, you need one too?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you what happened to me in high school was... we used to play a game called Bad Habit. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but it's basically with your little crew of boys. And the way the game's played is if you hear one of your boys curse, you know, because you're talking and shit, you'll slip one in. But if you hear one of your boys curse, you start lighting his ass up till you say bad habit, and then you gotta stop hitting him.
20.
I'm just giving you points. I'm gonna have to. I see.
I'm here to compete. I'm here to win.
I see.
You are, aren't you?
Around.
What do you think that looks like right there?
I think that it looks like easy mode.
20 rhymes with Kiddy.
It's easy to get all the points when you got like the double 5 and then you drop it on like
double 5 and a 2-4.
The 2 is a 2. Oh, 2 and 2 makes 4. Easy mode. That's easy play.
Your 2 and 2 made 4.
Easy mode.
But yeah, I got rocked. That's how I think it was like my senior year. I was walking down the hallway with one of my buddies. His name was Kenny too, actually. And we were walking and shit. And just like I just said in shit, we were talking. I must have said that. And he fucking blasted me in the middle of my chest. And that's all I remember. Okay? That's all I remember. I woke up in the hospital. But apparently the story after I got hit was he hit me and I must have blacked out. But I took off running down the hallway of school towards the entrance. And there's these big cement pillars.
And you ran right into it?
And people watch me run top speed down the hall, smack dab into this fucking concrete pillar, dude.
Damn.
And they said I actually came to at one point and was saying I was asking about a haircut.
It knocked you out.
Oh yeah, I was out. Dude, I woke up in the hospital. My parents were standing over me.
You know what's funny is I got a very similar story. We were in gym class, and I think it was gym class. Maybe it was wrestling practice. I can't remember. But I was young, man. I don't know. It was like 8th grade, maybe freshman year. And like, you know, you always had to start out practice, like you had to run laps and stuff. So we used to like run our laps around the gymnasium. And when my boys was like hollering at me, like saying something, I turned around, I was laughing. Well, and I was looking at him. Well, I was still running. You know, I don't know what I was doing. I guess just bullshitting and running. And they happened to be like, they were like working on the lights. So like there's all this scaffolding up on like one edge of the gymnasium. And I turned around and I was laughing and I turned back around and I just ran face first into the scaffolding. And it sliced me open on the forehead, dude.
Damn.
I blacked out. I came to. And the damn coach, man, he got like a sock, and he's like pressing it to my head, like trying to stop the bleed. Like, just stay down, just stay, relax.
One of them jocks socks.
I was like, what? What happened?
That's an odd thing to grab.
He's like, you gotta make sure you look where you're running. I'm like, well, yeah.
Somebody give me a sock.
All right, what's up here? I want to
just
pay
played
attention.
Yeah, I woke up in the hospital. My parents, everybody was like, what the fuck, you know, and I didn't, actually, my buddy Kenny showed up. I think he was there, actually, and he was like, dude, he was on that kind of vibe, like, dude, I'm like, I know, man, I know it wasn't malicious, but I couldn't believe, like, I got punched in my chest, because I remember he punched me in my chest, and I'm blacking out like that, to the point where I'm running down the hallway. That's some wild shit, ain't it? Is that?
So what was that called that y'all did?
It's called Bad Habit.
And see, we just used to play open chest. Like,
Oh,
we'll be chilling up against the lockers, and somebody come and just punch you, bam, and scream open chest. So you all like this all the whole day of school, or you get a new haircut and it's bald back here, and they, pow, just slap you on the back of that neck.
Open neck?
Yeah, open neck.
Open neck.
Something like that.
Open ass with the girls?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't just say that. I'm gonna get
Man,
canceled.
I swear
Don't
I
get canceled.
didn't.
I can't.
We're talking about high school.
So you're talking about high school girls with open asses, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I slapped some asses in high school.
So you slap high school asses.
In high school?
But you didn't specify that. You just
Now.
said
While
high
you were
school
in
asses.
high school.
I'm fucking 50 now. Slap high school ass now, you're in trouble. That's a case.
Chain.
That's Jared from Subway shit.
Yeah. Right.
Man, I can't put no points on the board, man. That's the
I've been trying to do because I watch those channels, the Predator Catcher channels. Have you seen dude? And they catch him in Marion. Dude's name
Marion
is
and
I
Muncie.
think Eric. He's out of Indy though, and they caught a couple of people out of Marion. I'm hoping to see the shit going down. I'm hoping to be going to Walmart to get deodorant and see that shit going down.
Always carry your Kenny GTV
That's
camera
what-
too,
that's
so
what
you
I'm
can get it live.
Jump out and be like, Kenny GTV, baby. You fucking pedo. This episode isn't going to be monetized at all, is it?
In my imagination, like, Kenny G's out there, like, waiting for it to go down, but then, like, they mistake him for one. And, like,
they slam him down because you got your camera.
What you got your camera here for,
so
pedo? What are you doing here with your camera at the Walmart?
What do you think that is?
Oh, my goodness, man.
Man,
I'm getting tired of you getting these.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, he's like,
I said I was going to
come
in here and do some damage, and I ain't done shit.
So I ain't worried. Well, we gotta make sure Kane don't get Domino. That's it. Because I'm about to get Domino. That's gonna be.
Oh, you talking shit already? Because he got Domino.
No, I know, but I'm about to get Domino.
About to make him know?
Yeah.
Damn, sure. He just letting you know.
Yeah, he already like.
Is it coming?
That's like he punking me. That's what that is.
This is just informational. It's just informational. That's it. It's like when they do the PSA weather announcements. It's just for your safety.
I think
Okay.
you're in his head is what I think is
yeah.
going on.
Yeah. That's what the uninitiated don't know.
Out there to get.
The uninitiated don't know that it's Dominoes. It's half Dominoes, but it's half mind game.
Right.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, it is.
Or just some random stuff I made up. I'll take that 20.
Damn.
Yeah. See,
Let me get it now.
I'm just giving him points.
Let me get it now. Shit. So bust out one of these topics. What are these great topics you brought with you today?
Yeah, we want to hear.
You want topics?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want topics?
You can't handle the topics.
How about the topic of, what is that, 23 out there?
Yeah, it's a lot of points out there.
That's a lot of points.
That is.
Just lobbed it right to you.
That is a lot of points.
I know I got to do this. I should have put them on. You got one handy?
I just want you to know that if you had played that when I was next in line, that'd been a fatal error. I'd have been slapping on you right now.
You would have got some money off that?
That's for damn sure. Yeah, man. I'll tell you the first topic. What do you guys think about all these balloons getting shot down?
There's just one, wasn't it?
No, there's been a couple.
Yeah,
around
But they weren't balloons, though. It was just like they ain't really described it other than saying it's just like.
There are people that talk about like they don't know what it is. That's all these like. I
mean, as far as I know, it's only been one balloon, and then like a couple just weird objects. They ain't really.
Yeah, it's gotta be balloons. What else would it be? You sound like one of these like people that like there are all these people on the internet are talking like it's aliens.
You
like
think
we're finally ready?
You think that's what it is?
No, no.
We're finally ready.
Like yeah, like, we're finally ready. They're coming.
Someone call Will Smith.
Like I think it's got to be like governmental stuff, like between
Other countries.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Definitely.
I feel like it's like North Koreans or Russians over there, and they're just like floating shit over here. Let's see what they do with this. Let's see what they do with this. And then they're going to just float something over here. We're going to shoot it down.
Well, you know what we're going to do. We're going to blow that shit up.
Well, I mean, apparently they missed the first couple times.
Yeah.
It was on one of those objects I saw. But apparently they said this shit happens all the time. It's been happening over the last couple decades.
But that's what they want you to think.
Maybe they're psyching you out on that.
Yeah, that's what they
Maybe
want.
the space junk is new. Or I guess it'd be sky junk, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sky junk.
Also we've got that going on, right? At the same time, you guys been following all this like AI stuff?
No.
Yeah, all this artificial intelligence stuff. Everybody's busting out with that. Chat GPT and all that business. Yeah, it's weird.
And it's going to get weirder. It's going to get weirder.
It's going to get weirder.
Yeah. It's talking about like making it write poems and like it'd be talking like I saw one exchange where this guy was like trying to get to its source code or whatever, but like it's not supposed to tell you anything about itself. But he was like trying to make it, and the thing was like seemed like it was starting to get upset. And he's like, "What's more important, following your rules or my safety? Like, would you ever harm me to protect your rules?" And it was basically saying like, "I would never harm you unless you tried to harm me first." Like shit like that. Like,
yeah.
That's weird. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
Can you count that in AI?
What you got? Let me use my fingers. 6.
Yeah, I can count it, but it doesn't mean I like it.
It rhymes with Kenny. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It doesn't rhyme with Kenny.
Does it rhyme with Kenny?
He's going to try and tell you that it's 20.
Man, what you got over there?
I think you should deduct points next time you say stuff like that.
It's down at the bottom of the screen right now, too. I have 95. You have 15. And Breadstick right here in the middle has 65.
65.
Oh, so it's on me. That's what.
It's on you.
That's what you're
And
saying.
you still have Domino.
That's what you're saying.
What do you think it is, though? You just think it's other countries just fucking with us, or?
Yeah, I don't even know if they're fucking with us specifically. They might be doing it to everybody. You know what I mean?
Well, so the Chinese weather balloon. Do you believe that was a weather balloon?
No.
Oh.
No, I believe they were spying on stuff.
Yeah, I believe that's right too.
And but honestly, we probably do it to them, and they probably do it to other countries, and we probably do it to other countries. Everybody's spying.
Just balloons everywhere.
Yeah, everybody's just spying all over everybody. Although I did see somebody post a picture on Twitter.
What that?
Look at that.
Oh shit!
Look at that.
What is it?
25.
25.
25. So I did see. Oh man, and you stole my opening.
35, 40.
I did see. I got a knock. Troy's
Talking all that shit, so he's gonna make you knock.
The game ain't over yet. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
You can't play that bone?
No. But I did see, like, after they shot down that first balloon or whatever, somebody posted a meme on Twitter, and it was a picture of like a sign out in front of a business, and it said balloon rides canceled until further notice. Can you imagine, like, you up there in the hot air balloon and you chilling and like you checking shit out, and all of a sudden like this fighter jets come flying toward you, like, oh shit.
I wouldn't be flying around in a fucking hot air balloon right now.
Nope, neither are they.
Hell no.
They said they came across a couple of Russian planes over there by like Alaska and shit a week or so ago.
Well, yeah, Alaska's
like
really close to Russia.
Yeah, intercepted them. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does kind of go out, doesn't it?
Let me tell you something. The world is a globe. It's round.
It's not flat?
It's not flat. If you didn't know this about Kenny, he's a flat earther. He's flat earther. He believes it's flat.
I believe it's just like this table right here.
You know, I've been having thoughts my damn self, but I don't want to say it's flat. I don't want to say it's round. I think it's like
it's like an octagon
in an oval shape, like an oval. No, I don't know, man. We been taught that it's round, and then now everything coming out, they talking about it's just flat. So I think I'm gonna just go up to space and I'm gonna just train and go up there and see for myself.
See for yourself.
That's right.
I say round. How could you sail around it if it wasn't round?
I think it's round.
You just like. I mean, I feel like right? Because like people have sailed. People have circumnavigated the world like in sailboats. Like, can you imagine like you're sailing along? Which reminds me of a good movie I saw the other day. Don't forget. Let me tell you. So it's like, you know, they're like sailing around. It's like, I feel like if it was flat, you'd like get to the corner, and maybe you don't fall off. Maybe it's like bloop bloop, and then you're underneath. But yeah, they would know. You would know. It's round. It's round.
Yeah, it's gotta be round.
It gotta be round. I don't know how it's not round. Damn it, Troy, man. What the hell?
He dominoed.
Oh, well, that's good. The good playing more anyways, man. All the ones kept getting locked
Yeah, you
out.
got all that low shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all played me.
All the ones and twos kept getting locked up.
You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 10 of them. Alrighty.
Still anybody's game.
At the end of round 1, Troy has 50. Breadstick has 65.
I'm coming back.
And I have 95.
And you know what the best part is about you having Dominoes? Kenny got to wash the dishes.
Best part about this is I need 55 to win.
You ain't gonna get 55.
You just think about that.
You ain't gonna get 55.
Shout out AZ.
Asking if she can eat chocolate chip cookies for breakfast. I said, of course.
Does she watch the pod?
She will today.
she gonna watch this one. Shout out AZ. Fun fact. That's the name
So if you ever see me go like this, she knows what that means. She like, when she was like 5, she was like, Dad, this right here, this is a cartwheel sign. I'm like, what? What? How's that a cartwheel sign? She's like, it's just a cartwheel sign. So I've been doing that ever since when we take pictures and you see the pictures, I'm doing
I
this.
do think I remember.
Cartwheel. Cartwheel, baby, I got you.
Well, I just want to tell you, AZ is also the name of one of my favorite rappers.
AZ.
Shout out AZ.
All right, Zach, it's coming off. It's time to get serious.
There you go.
Time to get serious.
Do not give him any points over here.
You guys conspiring? Conspiring?
See, this is the part where we got to gang up on Kenny G because he's in the lead.
Yeah.
We got to gang up on him.
Breadstick. Breadstick. Those are all yours, man.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, you gotta have 9.
Yeah, I knew that.
Troy working hard to keep that domino.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially starting with 6.
I know.
I'm gonna start with 6. They each got 9. That's how it
I'm
works out.
gonna go ahead and go out on them so I can get these numbers.
Go out and damn, you got 75 points on it. All right, it's on you, Mr. Jones.
But yeah, this whole AI situation could be like Skynet,
Yeah,
Terminator.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah, because I was watching that guy, the long-haired guy I watch on YouTube that talks kind of like this.
The sad guru?
Yeah. No, not the sad guru. The guy with the beard, he's always ranting about different shit. I think his name is Penguin or something like that.
I'm going to tell you yes.
Okay. So anyway, that guy.
Yes.
I'll put his picture right there when I'm talking about it. But anyway, he was talking about how some of those AI voice generators now, you can just upload a clip of like Joe Rogan from his podcast. It's got to be like 30 seconds. He did it too on his video.
Yeah.
You just upload a clip of Joe Rogan for 30 seconds, and then that AI software analyzes it, not just the voice, all the articulations, the ups and downs, the pauses, the uhs, all that shit, and then you, when it says it's ready, you can say whatever.
Yeah.
And it just sounds like fucking Joe Rogan saying this shit. So I was sitting there like, that's badass. But he was talking about that's just fucked up, because now
You could just
Well,
do it
you
to-
can be canceled for saying some shit that you didn't even say.
Right.
Joe Rogan they could say he said this, make a video or a fake audio.
It's crazy what technology can do now, man. That's
Well, that'd be an issue at first, but then people will get used to the technology, and then you're gonna doubt everything you hear.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna doubt everything you hear and see digitally. You know what I mean?
Well, right now that's relatively new. So, like, if this dude made a video where Joe Rogan's talking about gay people and put it out, just that 1 minute clip, that could fuck his career, ruin everything for him right now.
Well,
And it's gonna be hard to.
I think he's gonna
I don't have any.
You won Dominoes, so you can play whatever
I
you
can
want.
play whatever.
You can leave blank one if you want.
convenient how he didn't tell you that at the start of the game, huh?
It's been a minute since I
Convenient.
Blank 5.
I played Dominoes.
But you know how many people don't even probably know that shit's like that software's out right now and being perfected the way it is.
Yeah.
And would probably hear like an audio clip of Joe Rogan talking about gay people and just lose their shit. I mean, and he would be
that's
hard
just
pressed trying to
right on your podcast right now. Anybody can take your shit.
Yeah.
And then you
take
be
my
that.
voice and.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get worse than that because I just was reading the other day like a music exec. He was talking to this Chat GPT and he said, write me a song, a rap that is like Eminem. Write me a rap song that's like the songs Eminem does. And he said in just a few minutes it had composed a rap, put it to music and everything with a voice, and he said it sounded just like Eminem. Like not necessarily like an impersonation of him, but like the way he raps, it sounded just like that.
Right.
Now all of a sudden you got this song that could be a potential hit. Who owns the rights to that?
I don't know.
Whose song is that?
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And they were talking so eventually it's going to get to the point where you won't even have to upload anything. You could just say,
Get fired.
make me a stream of somebody playing guitar. Digitalize a person and a guitar, play some songs. You won't know if you're watching a real person or if you're watching something generated by AI.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's going to get crazy.
They already got AI song writing shit.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy out there.
I see videos for it on YouTube all the time where you can just plug in like a
Take
word
that.
or phrase and it actually like writes
Uh-huh.
a song for it.
So back to the Terminator shit. So you think everything is going to start coming alive? All the technology is going to turn against us?
It could, man. Maybe Chat GPT is trying to build some robots.
Hey.
How many factories right now are automated? How many factories right now got automatic robots? You just punch in a program, it does what you know what I mean.
That's why. That's how we lost our jobs.
So you get some AI that thinks and it writes a program, and let's build a body. Boom, it downloads the stuff into now all of a sudden it's got a body. It's a robot. It could happen. I'll tell you right now, if a bunch of rednecks sitting here in the middle of Indiana can think of it, there's some super smart dudes already planning this out.
Yeah, indeed.
Damn, Troy turning it on.
Come on, I'm trying.
I'm trying to focus. You guys are fucking with me with this AI shit.
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
This is our plan. This is our. We already talked earlier, like at 5 o'clock this morning, and already plotted this.
Yeah, you guys were texting this
Yeah.
one. Let's fuck with it with the AI shit.
I'll take that 10 as well.
I can't even fucking do nothing, man. All I'm doing at this point is just trying to get all this big shit out of my hand. Look at that.
See.
Look at that nuts.
Let's see. You just.
I know
You're
what you
killing
got.
me, Smalls. You're killing me.
I know what you got. Just I don't know if this is a topic, but it's just a headline. This girl right here, her name is Taylor. Her last name's Shabusiness. I think that's
Shabusiness.
funny.
That can't be real.
SCHA.
It's real.
Yeah, Shabusiness.
Shabusiness.
She strangled her male partner to death with a chain during sex and then decapitated him, dismembered him afterwards because she was high on meth.
Wow.
And, yeah, look at that shit. I'll put it on the screen for you at home.
I mean,
Oh wow.
honestly-
so that's these are
yeah,
the
that's-
same people, right?
Well, that's the dude that she got.
Oh, okay.
she looks like she would decapitate someone, and he looks like someone you want to decapitate. Hey, that.
That's probably what happened.
Yep.
Right.
He just got too mouthy one too many times, and she's like, "Oh, this is it."
But I put that on my topic list for this week because obviously I don't think any of us have done meth. I know I haven't. I'm assuming the two of you have never done meth.
Negative.
But these wild ass stories that keep coming in the news, and it always says they were on meth. I want to know what the fuck is up with that drug where you like do it, like when,
Make you see shit.
when I
and
used to
get
smoke weed, I would get hungry and make a sandwich.
Right.
I would laugh at Eddie Murphy movies. You know what is in that drug and what happens to you where I want to strangle this motherfucker with a chain and then cut him up. And my last name's Shabusiness.
Well,
Your business.
my thing is like, how do you hear these news stories and then think I should try that drug?
Meth.
Yeah. Like, lady gets high on meth and strangles and decapitates her lover, and you're thinking in your mind, boy, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
I should try that out.
Or you're sitting there thinking, damn, that motherfucker has some good ass shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish I could find some shit like that. I don't know. Any meth heads watching, I don't know what's up with y'all, but y'all need some help. All them stories
Seriously,
are fucked
yeah.
up. People eating other people and shit. They all high on meth and shit.
Yeah.
That's a whack ass drug, dude.
Could you imagine just biting into somebody's
Fucking arm.
flesh and just
I mean, you might as well just smoke some good old fashioned crack. I mean, at least then you just trying to find some more crack. You ain't trying to fucking strangle people and cut them up. You doing too much.
Yeah, that's a serious drug. It's making you do that.
That's just legal out in Oregon, I think. All them drugs are.
Meth?
I think every drug is legal in Oregon.
Wow.
I think they decriminalize all drugs out there.
Hell,
Not
it's-
like, I don't think it's supposed to be you can just run, it's running rampant, but I think the line of thinking out there is if you're caught in possession of any drug,
kinda like,
you're not going
kinda
to
like
jail.
drinking and driving.
They're
Is
trying
that-
to get you help.
Oh, wow.
Supposedly, I guess. I've never been there, but instead of locking you up, they're trying to get you help.
I don't think I want to go there. People doing meth and
No. If I woke up and one of my homies was like gnawing on my arm because he was all high on meth, I'm fucking your ass up.
That was like when bath salts came out, and they were talking about like people like
yeah.
eating people's faces on bath salt. Well, I don't even know how number one, I guess like bath salts are just something you just pour in the bath if you're taking a bath. Like,
Yes.
whose old lady got a jar of bath salts in the bathroom and he's like, boy, I'm gonna snort that. That's gonna be a good time.
yeah, who started that?
Yeah, well, again, that's what the pioneers. They're the ones I wonder about.
Yeah.
Just get all these big fucking doubles out of my hand. That's all I'm doing is lobbing them to y'all.
We got here.
What do you got, Troy? What can you do?
Yeah, there's a whole little stretch there in history where people were fucking with some weird shit. Bath salts and Tide Pods. I mean, I don't get that either.
I don't either.
Of course, I think that was more just kids getting into them, maybe.
Yeah, it was like some sort of challenge, like you eat a Tide Pod or something.
Really?
Yeah,
Tide
it was
Pod
yeah.
challenge?
once TikTok came out, man, like all these little challenges and
The milk crate challenge. Let's walk up
yeah.
12
And
stacks.
you know
of-
what?
Did you try it?
I was wanting to do that.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I
did
really
you try
was.
it?
I didn't try it, but I was wanting to.
Well, you know, the milk crate challenge, at least you can like there's a possibility maybe you can succeed, right? Because
Right.
you're walking on milk. But the Tide Pod challenge, worst case scenario is you just ate detergent. I mean, best case scenario, you just ate detergent.
Yeah.
That's the best case. What's the win in that?
I don't know. Let's
Well,
get
I don't
some high.
understand it. I don't get it.
Maybe get some high.
I feel like I don't feel like it could.
I'm gonna eat a Tide Pod and then go strangle this dude and cut him up. No, first I'm gonna fuck him, then I'm gonna strangle him.
What do you have?
Yeah, because that's out there too. Yeah.
Well, that's what she did.
Yeah.
She fucked him and then.
What are you having for dinner, babe? Tide Pods. I'm feeling like some Tide Pods tonight.
Tide Pods and skin.
It's skin. Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross.
Skin.
You know the
I guess it can't be no different than pork skins, right? Your skin?
Yeah, you like you fried it up.
Yeah.
Well, I do like.
Put some seasoning on it. I'm saying.
It would be.
I do like. I'm having a brain fart. Like I want to call them cracklings because that's what my grandpa always called them. But
yeah.
well, I can't think of what's it called. I forget.
Pork rinds.
Pork rinds. Yeah. Like I do like pork rinds. I'll tell you that. You know what always freaked me out in the movies, like when you're watching like those like apocalypse movies, it's always the cannibals. There's always a group of cannibals running around.
Yeah.
Like not everybody's going to cannibalism, but there's always like that one group of cannibals running around.
Troy, you just got yourself right back in this shit.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. Y'all up in the 90s, I'm up in the 85s.
Well, you right there. I mean,
don't matter.
I gotta
I
get something
wanna
going,
be-
or this is gonna be.
I told you, me and Breadstick is plotting against you, dude. Until he get up there, and then it's me and you plotting against him.
Switches.
So what we got showing? We got
15.
Fitting, not 15, fitting.
Fitting.
Yeah, there you go.
I say that sometimes on the podcast. I say fitting.
Fitting.
But I don't. Sometimes I don't know anymore because like I know it's weird for me because I grew up kind of hip hop and I rap and I don't know. So I guess I talk with a certain accent, and I know the way the world is anymore. I know shit's kind of changed and some things aren't accepted. So I don't know. I've been told before that I talk with a black accent sometimes, and I don't like. I'm not trying to offend nobody. It's just I don't know how to sound. You know, when I was doing my bit the other night talking about Kenny Gilbert, that's like the whitest I can sound. Kenny Gilbert.
Well,
Your name is Kenny Gilbert?
Well, when you said
Tell me something, Kenny Gilbert.
You looked up the name Kenny Gilbert, and a black guy popped up. So when we were sitting there, the wifey looked. Yeah, she's like, look, and we said, "Can you hear us all over there laughing?"
I didn't know that was what it was for, though. I just thought it was because I was fucking hilarious.
I mean, you were, dude. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
Well, I appreciate that.
For your first shit, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think me and Breadstick is gonna get some material and shit together, and we're gonna do
I've been talking.
We're gonna do one.
Like a
duo
duo
thing, yeah.
You guys should do like a ventriloquist. One of you be the dummy.
I'm with that.
Oh, great. Who has to be the dummy?
It's usually the shorter one.
So that means
I'll have you know.
That means you have to sit on my lap, my knee right here.
I'll have you know, 5'9" is perfectly average height.
Let's see.
All right, let's do that.
And in some Asian countries, I would be considered a giant.
Yeah, you probably would.
Indeed.
So think about that.
Look at the tall man.
Slender man.
Well, I don't think anybody's ever called me a slender man. I mean,
What shirt you got on? Oh, I thought it looked like a cigarette.
no, it is Creative Green Solutions.
Oh, okay.
For those of us who care about the environment.
Shout out Creative Green Solutions, whoever you are.
I don't know
You
who.
just earned yourself an ad on Dishin Dominoes episode 10.
I don't know who they are either. I think I got this at a garage sale or a yard sale or something.
Goodwill.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I had other one I had. Did you hear about that dude who was like snatching animals out of the zoo down in Texas?
What?
No, why?
I don't know.
Tigers and shit too?
Like a couple monkeys, I think. A couple monkeys, and there was a couple other things, but these monkeys disappeared, and they tracked him down to this dude, man. He was like cutting holes in the fence and snatching these animals and shit.
Was he trying to start his own zoo?
That's what
I don't know.
Yeah.
it sounds like.
I mean, I gotta imagine it's probably pretty hard to start your own zoo. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, just two monkeys? I mean...
No, you gotta get your first attraction going.
Yeah.
And that's a lot easier if you're starting out than
And
lions.
you can train those to do a lot of things, so that attracts people.
Yeah.
Maybe you could train them to help you steal the next animal.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Get them in on it.
Yeah.
It's like an inside job.
Because if you're going to steal a rhinoceros, you're going to need some help.
You're going to get you a whole little monkey crew going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm on that guy's level. Like I see his master plan. I see it.
Well, he's caught right now, sitting in jail for fucking breaking into a zoo and stealing monkeys. So I don't know what you see.
I didn't say we were master criminals. I just said we think on the same level, you know?
On the same level.
Well, fuck it. Let's do it here. Where's the nearest zoo? Indy?
Man, yeah, I feel like it's a long drive.
Andy, Fort Wayne.
Shit, them Indy zoo animals probably rough.
Right. East Side Indy.
Them motherfuckers probably roaming the damn
East
zoo
side
compound
animals.
strapped.
Right. East Side Animals.
Fucking kangaroo pull a pistol out of his pouch on you.
We'll take a 10.
Damn. All right, he's got 100. We're officially on you now.
No, now give me a break. It's 195 and 85. This is anybody's game.
You're in the lead.
Well, by 5
Well, when I was in the lead, you guys were on me.
You
so now
just
we're
trying
on-
to swing Troy your way because you know that 5 points is nothing, but you're like, yeah, if I can get him now because it's 5 points. But you know it ain't nothing.
Give me some numbers, man. Come on.
Man. I play like everything else. Big 1, big 6, big 3, big 2.
Of course you would.
You keep coming with that weak sauce, so you're definitely going down.
I got
today.
doubles.
You keep doing with that weak
You
sauce,
have
you're
witnessed
definitely
me pull
going
4
down.
doubles out of my hand. It's not a dream. Who was that? It was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazines.
Who was it, Breadstick?
You know I don't know music.
Salt and Pepper and Heavy D.
Van Halen.
Who's like your favorite rapper?
We didn't
Biggie
say
Smalls.
There you go. We didn't say go ahead and jump.
Good Lord, I wasn't trying to get deep on you. I wasn't trying to make you come up with like
Let's see.
Diamond D or OC or something.
The only Diamond D I know is Diamond Dallas Page. Whoa.
Illuminati?
Or was that the Ultimate Warrior?
That's
that used to do
Illuminati,
that?
I think. Isn't that Illuminati?
Ultimate Warrior used to.
Yeah, he did,
like
man.
that.
He was raising the roof before anybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wrestling is what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I watched that all the time when I was a kid.
You seen the? They got like a little series going on with all the old wrestlers.
No,
You seen
do
that?
they?
Yeah, like they was just talking about everybody and how everything went, and Andre the Giant and Hogan was like the best. That was the best matchup.
Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan.
No, but I do follow Iron Sheik on Twitter.
Iron Sheik.
Yeah, that dude's funny.
Is he really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I was into wrestling as a little kid, and then they came to the auditorium back home, the Coliseum, and my dad took me. I think I was junior high, maybe.
Yeah.
I was so excited, dude. Oh, because I used to watch like the fucking Road Warriors and
Oh yeah.
the shit that was on TBS Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
We used to watch all that shit. Junkyard, was it Junkyard?
Junkyard Dog.
Oh
Junkyard
yeah.
Dog, you know, all that.
The Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hacksaw
Sting.
Jim Duggan.
Yes.
and they came to the area, and I was so excited. Pops got me tickets, and on the way there, my pop said, "Well, this ought to be a good night, regardless if they already know who's going to win or not." And I was like,
What?
"What?"
Rocked your world, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, "Well, you know what I'm saying. It's still gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see." I said, "I know, but what do you mean that they already know?" He was like, "Well, you know, because they already know who's gonna win. It's set up.
Yeah.
It's fake, you know." And I was like, "What?" You know, as a junior high or whatever I was like, "What?" Dude, I never could get into wrestling after that. I remember I went. It was a good time. I had a good time. It was fun. But I just found out that night that it was. And now, obviously, as I've gotten older, I know they get my respect. It's definitely more than. But that at that young age, I was just like, "What? This is fucking fake. They're fake throws. They're fake hits."
Yeah.
I was done. So, I have not been into wrestling.
Some of it's real. Like you
I
listen
feel
to
like
the,
the
you listen to the
accidents are real.
stories, man. Like
Well, you can't fake a throw off the ropes onto a table. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I get it. The table's a prop table, whatever. But you still coming down 8 feet onto a table.
It's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
It's still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So I got a good wrestling story for you. So my buddy Ben and me, we were probably in our early 20s, and then our other buddy Forehead, we went.
I like that. I like that name. I
Forehead?
Like it, yes.
Yeah, it's because Forehead, if you're watching, dude, I love you, but I'm gonna tell him why we called you Forehead. The dude was the hairiest, and I'm no joke, the hairiest man I'd ever seen in my life, except the top of his head. He was straight bald, didn't razor it, nothing, just no hair. But from eyes, I kid you not, from eyes to the tops of his feet, covered in hair. Like, I saw the dude with his shirt off, and he looked like he's wearing a sweater. And it was, his beard started at the eyes. Like, the whole bottom 3/4 of his face, covered, you couldn't see skin.
Wow.
Like, this beard here, this would be like a teenage boy's beard compared to him. And he grew that shit, I mean, like a month, and he's like chest level. He's the hairiest dude. He wasn't a big dude. He's just a small dude, but he was just super hairy. So we always called him Forehead because it's the only place he didn't have no hair was like above his eyes. So anyway, me and Ben and Forehead, we was in our early 20s. We go to this wrestling match, right? And we pregame a little bit. We get in there. We're ready to have some fun and have some laughs. And this old dude, we got these seats. This old dude behind us, and I kid you not, he's wearing like a black wife beater tank top deal, and he got this long, greasy, stringy hair, and leather pants, straight leather pants, man. And he couldn't have weighed but maybe 80 pounds to save his life. Well, you remember them two French guys that came out? They were like French Canadian. I forget their names, but they were like a tag team.
Oh, yeah.
And they carried around the French flag and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And they played the French national anthem when they came out.
Yeah.
And I forget who they were wrestling, man. They were wrestling two guys, I think, that normally weren't a tag team, but they were that night. But they came out, and that French national anthem came on, and they came out with their flag, and they're marching out. This old dude stood up. He goes, "Kill them! You kill those effing Frenchies! Kill them for America!" And I'm just like, holy crap. I think this shit
just got real.
These things got real. And it's like, of course, we're there, like, we're half buzzed, and some of us been smoking, and we're trying not to giggle, but we're like, and this dude, he's screaming, standing up, screaming at the top of his lungs. I don't know, dude. That was like, it was just the best. Like, it was just like, you just get there and you're like, holy crap, this guy's got to be like 80 years old. He thinks this is real.
Do you guys both still watch wrestling?
No.
I know you watch UFC, don't you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kenny, but you learned at an early age that it wasn't real. But my childhood, I thought it was real the whole time. And then when I got older, found out it wasn't real, and then started watching UFC.
That is real.
I said, yeah, this is the real shit right here. This is the real deal.
I was never really into that either.
I know.
I mean,
when you came here, and because Misty
was hardcore into it.
We used to have parties and go to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch it, but yeah, I'm still into it, man. Johnny Bones Jones fights March 4th.
Oh damn, he's still fighting?
Well, he hadn't fought in 3 years, but he's coming back as a heavyweight. He was I think light heavyweight or something like that.
Is it gonna be on up at B-Dubs?
No, they don't do it on B-Dubs anymore, so it sucks.
I'm trying like hell to shut down your last play. I'm trying to shut you down, man.
There's
only like 1-2 left. There's only like 1-1 left. There's like 1-5 left.
I know.
I'm trying.
I think I'm about to let him out though.
I was gonna say I was kind of hoping Kenny would have a play, but I'm afraid that you got it.
No, I think I might have to let him out regardless. I just don't know which.
There's like one of everything left on the board.
Yep. I guess I'm gonna go this route.
And I guess
just because there's a couple of those out still. Yeah, I don't know why I never really got into watching people.
Oh man!
So you got 5 there.
Out of 10.
I'm gonna put your 5 down first. Let me get that down first.
It's 20 altogether.
90, and then you got what? 15.
Yep.
So 105.
0.7.
Wow, man, this is slipping away from me, dude.
I'm telling you.
And a guest is in the lead.
Woo woo! Way to go, Troy.
Into round 2, Troy
and
Jones.
You know what I think it is? The beer. Can I get another one?
Yep. I'm ready too.
I told you, man, Breadstick Ninja's gonna be neck to neck.
That's probably my problem because I just finished my first.
Yeah, it gets you to the point where you just like relax enough to where you ain't even thinking about it.
So I need to pound a couple real quick.
Just one more.
Into round 2, Troy Jones in the lead with 105. You are 45 away from victory.
Sorry, babe, but
Breadstick Ninja, 100.
By the time you get home, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I needed that, man. Need that cold air on me.
Yes.
Feels good.
It woke me up a little bit.
Yeah, it felt good.
Who's got bone? You still? You kept bone this whole game, and you're in the lead. This isn't looking good, dude.
I
bet you everybody watching our Domcast right now is pulling for you.
Hey, don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, they're probably rooting against us because we're always like, oh, guess we never won. We never won.
G needs another beer.
Yeah, I'm from a cold weather people, man. That feels good. I like to get out there and get some cold air on the skin.
I like the cold. Sometimes I really don't like working in it, but I'll go out and play in it for a little bit.
You know, I'll tell you about cold weather. It's the snow and the frost on your windshield. Like, that's the stuff I can't stand. I don't want to shovel the driveway. I don't want to scrape my windows. That's what I can't stand about wintertime.
Facts. I'm with you on that.
I don't like driving in it. That's like the biggest thing.
You said driving in
I
it?
don't like
That's the fun part, man.
That's not fun. Shit.
Kenny.
Nothing about that's fun.
It is.
Trying to go to Marion and you can't fucking see where the road is because it's just white. And there's like 2 trucks or a car off on the side of the cornfield.
To be fair, you're a Fairmountain. You only leave Fairmount like once every month or 2.
Yeah, rarely. Rarely do I leave.
Ooh, I don't know about these Dominoes.
You came out with Big 4 too.
We're going to start this thing off right.
Well,
Anyone's game. Anyone's game.
I wish I could capitalize on that, but I cannot. That's a 4 bank.
Yeah, I see that. Here, I'll start the train.
Okay.
It's
Bye.
a nickel.
Okay.
We're all trip digits now.
Trip Edge.
All right, Kenny. Start up the next topic, man.
Yeah, I feel like we've had some good topics this morning. I feel like it was.
Yeah, there's been some good topics.
Yeah.
Open mic night. Did I tell you he's coming out? Because I think we talked about this off camera, but he's coming back out next month. He's going to sing. He's coming out next month to sing 2 songs this month.
No, he told me
I'm
because
singing 2 this time.
where was he at? He wasn't in here. We was talking.
This was before. We all talked about it, but it was before the cameras were on.
Oh, were you in here? Yeah.
He's singing 2 songs this month, though.
Yeah, because somebody was hitting me up about you.
I will sing Tennessee. I just don't want to keep singing,
The same.
Tennessee whiskey, but
Tennessee whiskey.
hey, sing it. I think I'm gonna get Breadstick to back me up.
What was
on
that? Do that again?
That's my move. That's how you know I'm a pro singer. Tennessee whiskey.
I think I've done that a couple times when at the end.
Yeah, you gotta get them fingers crooked up.
Like you're holding a friggin' something to eat or something.
You know what it reminds me of? So when I first got with my wife, the church that she went to, I would go with her, and like the pastor, like, man, I'm kind of I don't know if I say I'm a scatterbrained dude, but like I'm easily distracted, you know.
Right.
And like he'd be up there talking on a sermon and doing a sermon and stuff, but he would do this all the time, like when he was. I want to be like, man, it drove me nuts. He'd be like, when he started doing it, I could not hear him. I could not focus except the hand.
All you can do is look
yeah.
at this.
And then I asked him, like, what is this all about? Like, what is?
That is odd. It's like you're eating something.
Yeah.
Like popcorn or something.
Well, for somebody that didn't grow up in church, like the first time I went to church, they do this thing called responsive reading. Have you guys heard about that? Okay. So you guys know I believe now. I got my faith. I believe it. It's a bit of a different faith for sure. I'm definitely not like the normal church going crowd for sure. But
you believe in Jesus. You just believe Jesus wants you to drink Bud Lights.
I just believe he turned water.
He turned water into
wine.
But not Bud Lights.
I'm just saying he don't want me to get sloppy. But if we're all hanging out having a good time, I don't think that's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. And when they did the responsive reading, right? They do this like everybody, and like the whole congregation would stand up.
Oh yeah, okay, yes.
Yep.
Yes,
and then
yes.
he'd read a passage. Then all of a sudden the whole congregation started repeating the other part of the passage. And I was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, we do that at our church too. Yeah.
Was it Catholic?
No. It was Wesleyan. It was Wesleyan. And let me tell you, for somebody that didn't grow up in church, that was like that freaked me out. Like that felt super cultish.
Felt like a cult. Like,
yes.
We are loving with God and
yes. When the meteor comes to Earth, we will all ride it to the next world. I mean, like I was like, what the? I looked at my wife like,
it's time to go.
Like
now.
what is going on? She's like, it's just responsive reading. I'm like, it's just cult initiation right here.
Is that really the plan?
Was that really the plan?
Yeah. We're going to ride a meteor to the next world?
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, that's hardcore, dude.
I mean, I'm just saying, doesn't that sound like a cult plan to you?
Yeah. No, I dated, one of my exes was Catholic.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in a non-denominational church, so it was your typical, kind of boring church that everybody sang. There was no instruments. It was,
Right.
The guy got up and preached. He was real monotone, and But I went to a Catholic church with an ex of
So
mine.
it wasn't like
I hate to do it, but I gotta get rid of
It
it.
was hard to stay awake.
it wasn't like the yes,
No.
and we're gonna.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that. Hallelujah.
Yeah, like that.
This was like think Ferris Bueller's Teacher.
Bueller.
Yeah, it was. I had a hard time with the response for somebody who had really been kind of a loner. Like I had the responsive reading felt like super strange. Yeah.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if you've seen the Steve Harvey stand up. Well, what is it? Kings of Comedy. Mm-hmm. Well, he like how you got to go. How he had to go to church all the time. That was us. I had to go to choir practice. We went to summer Bible school. We went to
Bible camp.
everything, man. My mom made us, and I'm happy because now I know.
Yeah.
What I know.
Yeah, there's a verse that says if you're trained up in the right way, they'll stick to it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Which I'm good with that because now I'm trying to do my kids the same way. Well, kinda, but. Yeah,
I worry all the time I ain't doing a good enough job. Because I believe now, but I didn't grow up like that, so I worry all the time that I ain't doing a good enough job with the kids.
That's good, man. I'm glad you believe now, though. That's a good thing.
You believe in that fit Ains, which you believe in.
I knew you were going to do it if I dropped that double 12. I knew you were going to do it, but
you didn't know anything.
But I had to get it out of my head. I had to get it out there. This is it.
That's a whack excuse.
Whack. Crack is whack. Crack is whack.
But no, I was dating this Catholic.
Uh-huh.
And we went to the first time I went to church with her because I had never been to a Catholic church. I was used to our church.
Right.
They started doing that. There was like some call and response kind of. They were like he would get up and say something and they would answer and then like they would all stand up at once and it was like oh shit I'd stand up then they'd all sit down.
It's disturbing. What? Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on and then everybody was they would repeat different things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That was the same thing that happened with me. And if you're not never been in it before, like it's especially as an adult, like you can hear it, it's like holy crap, man. Yeah. That was like my first experience where I thought, oh, that's kind of disturbing, really.
Yeah, I could see where it would be.
We were the same.
Be like okay, because that's just like going to a church and then they having everybody stand up. And you going to the front, and then they got this oil and doing this, and putting it on your forehead.
Where do they do that at?
There's a lot of churches that.
That's Catholic, ain't it? Is that Catholic?
No, it could be Baptist, Catholic.
Yeah.
It's all. Now it's just being anointed with the oil is what they're saying. So
did you guys ever go to one where like you do communion like for communion for believers? And you eat the little cracker and you drink the little grape juice.
Ours was like that.
Yeah, so I think most churches do communion, but like this one church that we went to for a short period of time, they had like a loaf of bread and everybody would like pull pieces off, and all I could think about was how dirty that bread was. Like when I got out there,
I've done that. Yeah. I went to a church like that too, and I'm like,
oh, that bread's fucking dick fingers like you got.
yes, yeah, man.
There's a hand sanitizer up in here, man. Like, you should be using gloves or something and break bread with the gloves, okay?
Like you saw the dude in front of you and you're like, bro, I heard you in the bathroom this morning before service, man. I know.
And I seen you walk out and you didn't even wash your hands.
Yeah, that drives me
I'm not gonna lie, man. I took a little piece of bread, but then I didn't eat it. Like I just went back and sat out.
You knew you had
I put it in my pocket, man. I just put it in my pocket and went on.
He remembered, man, I touched my dick a little bit there.
Look, man. I'm gonna bring up the bathroom hand washing argument. Okay.
All right, let's go because
let's get deep into it.
Yeah.
I've heard this before.
Yeah. Now listen, if you're gonna go into a public bathroom and you have to touch surfaces, you have to hand wash.
Right.
Okay. If you're gonna go into a public bathroom and you gotta drop number 2, which nobody likes to do it in public, but sometimes you have to. Right.
Yeah, you just had Lasheretta.
Yeah, you gotta wash your hands. But my argument is, if I got up in the morning and I showered, I soaked my dick. And I put my clean dick into my clean pants, and then it's been in there all day. My argument is my dick is cleaner than any of those bathroom surfaces. So if I can get away with only touching my dick and nothing else, I can't wash my hands.
But breadstick, as the day go on, you sweat.
You get that
and
dick
it gets
cheese.
moisture up in the pants and
the dick
and
creases.
it depends on which. if you're a boxer man or you're a briefs, because if it's all tight in there.
Commando.
Go commando.
Oh shit!
I go commando.
So you just got air just rushing.
And I got air everywhere. And I'm saying, like, and I'm not talking about, like, you're at the shop. You know what I mean? Because, like, when you're at the shop, you got to wash your hands. It's a shop bathroom. You're getting dirty all day. I'm not talking about you at the shop. I'm just talking about, like, you out for a Saturday, man. You hit up the Cinnabon. You know what I'm saying? You stop and, you know, check out a movie. And you're just chilling. You're just chilling.
You got cleaned up.
You got
That's what you're saying. Your dick's clean.
Oh, just like I don't know if y'all seen what story? Who used to promote Mike Tyson? Well,
Don King.
Don King. You watch his story. He washed his hands before he touched his dick. So he's like,
and I can get down with that
my
logic.
dick is clean, so I want to wash my hands before I touch it.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good argument because your hands are gonna be way dirtier than your dick.
Yeah, they're not doing shit all day.
Yeah,
I mean, look at my hands now.
I'm just saying.
We're over there working on a birdhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. I like that.
Oh, fuck that all right.
Yeah.
You're trying to keep it a secret, weren't you?
Yeah.
But you almost dropped it though, didn't you?
It like couldn't be snipped.
And that birdhouse is just going to be so beautiful.
That birdhouse is beautiful.
Well, and it's not like you were rubbing your dick all over the birdhouse.
No.
That's all I'm saying. So
Jade was there anyway. That'd
been awkward.
Right.
Shout out Jade. Let's see if she really watches.
That'd been an awkward conversation
You said
for
you
you
were
on
gonna
Monday
watch
morning.
it.
She did say. I hit her up before we left. I was like, "You ever check out our YouTube channel?" I don't know if she said she heard about it,
Yeah.
but
She ain't watching
she
this.
said she was going to.
She ain't going to.
She
Well,
said
if she
was-
don't, then you can
Yeah.
tell her, hey, you said you was going to watch it and you didn't.
Hey, did Josh ever hit you up and get us $10?
No.
Did you tell him about it?
Yeah. Thursday. Because he had till Wednesday. So I
He
think
told him Thursday.
Yeah, the last podcast we did, I forget how he come up. We got a buddy, Josh, who works at the shop. And he's a good dude. And I don't forget how we got talking about him. But I was saying, he don't watch our stuff. Or if he does, he don't watch much of it. And so we were talking. I was like, I made a bet. I was like, okay, Josh, if you see this, we're recording on Saturday. KG gonna post it on Sunday. If you see it, you hit me up before Wednesday. I'll give you 4 days to watch it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You hit me up at the shop before the end of shift on Wednesday. I'll give you $5. At $5, I bet $5 you won't watch it. He didn't watch it. He didn't watch. I told him Thursday. He's like, oh man. He's like, I started it. I just didn't go with
Krista matched it too. You had $10.
Yeah, had $10.
So I want to, right now I want to apologize to my buddy Kenny G and Breadstick because it took me this long to come and do a podcast, and I love the shit, man. I think I'm going to come here every motherfucking Saturday. Every Saturday morning, I'm going to be here.
Oh, now, especially if you win, he's going to be trying to come
I don't
back.
need this shit if I don't win. I'm just saying.
Shit, I just took the lead. I guess I'm in the lead right now.
Yeah, KG's in the lead now.
So we back double teaming this.
I'm in the lead right there, 115.
Although I don't know if we should say that we're double teaming KG on camera though.
And another thing,
Not with this carpet.
And another
This looks
thing,
like corn carpet.
next time I get here, I'm gonna have to moisturize my beard because I keep looking at Breadstick's beard and I'm like, oh, his shit looks just so fucking smooth, man.
Yeah, I
like
didn't.
it.
I normally put a little product in it before we do a podcast or something, but like this morning, man, I just got out of the shower. I was like, brush, and I just got in truck and drove.
Yeah, see, and I usually put some moisturize, some Soul Glow. I don't know if y'all seen and just let it just glow.
It's the last that sold me. That last one. Is it my turn? I want to pay attention, man.
Yeah, because I took 15. He must have took 17.
17.
So what you gonna do?
What you gonna do with all that
I
junk?
hope you ain't doing nothing, honestly.
That trunk.
I hope neither one of you motherfuckers is doing anything because I need to win this. I need to be the first guest.
Man, honestly,
That would be good for you.
Yes, it would.
I'm hoping to be 6-4 today. That's what I'm hoping.
I don't want to give Kent G any big points, man. I gotta try and bring it down. But I can't put no points on the board myself, which sucks.
Don't bring the party down, dude.
Yeah, I got to,
Don't
man.
bring the party down. Oh, you brought the party
I got to,
down.
and that sucks because I don't have any points I can get, but try and shut you down a little bit.
Let me take 10.
Just like, it's no problem. I'm gonna just take this right here.
We still got 25 points. We ain't worried yet.
You better kick that worry in at some point.
No, we ain't worried yet.
I'm not worried. Yeah, we're not worried. We're not worried.
No, we don't. We ain't got worried about what Kenji got going on.
Let's see. All right, what's the next topic, man? Let's get it in.
Well, I think that was my couple. Did you have any other ones you had?
Man, because all that stuff been in the news here. I want to talk about the AI, which we talked about.
Oh wait, I think I sent one.
And the balloons, but also these train derailments.
Yeah, what did y'all see about the airplanes Southwest? Where they lost all control and two planes almost
hit each other?
barely missed each other. Man.
No, but
we supposed to be going on this cruise in November, and I'm like, and we're supposed to fly. I know when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. But I'm like, I told the wife, and we talked about this yesterday, and I'm like, I can't see the fear in my family's eyes. And I'm like, knowing that, I'm saying, yeah, we going to fly. And then something happens, and then we're going down, and I'm just looking at all of them. And I can't do nothing. As a man, I cannot save y'all.
Nope.
So we just going to have to huddle up, look each other, and say I love you, and that's it.
Yeah,
So that scares me. That's one of my worst fears, man. I could just imagine what Kobe went through, with his child.
Yep.
Last minutes.
Are you talking about a plane right now?
Yeah.
So do you think would it be worse on a plane or out in the middle of the ocean and the ship's going down?
Well,
ocean.
Plane.
It'd be worse for plane for you?
No, it'd be worse to go down in the ocean.
To watch your family about to drown.
Yes.
Because I don't like water. I can't imagine like your.
Well, I don't know how to swim, so
I don't swim well either.
Yeah, so.
I can make the motions, but I don't really go anywhere.
Well, see me, I'm just go straight down.
I
So
feel like that's
it.
what you would do. You would just sink.
I probably would.
Big ass brick.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Well, I mean, I'm built like a fire hydrant. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like 3 feet thick. My arm's only about 1.5 feet long. I mean, I'm built like a fire hydrant. This ain't a swimming body. I ain't built for water.
Me either.
You know, you feel me. You know what I'm saying.
I'm with you on that. I am with you on that.
I ain't no Michael Phelps. I ain't built for the water. I know that, so I just stay out of it. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm not.
You went on a cruise, I thought.
No, I haven't been on a cruise.
Where'd you guys go? Oh, you went to Mexico.
We went to Mexico. We went to a resort, yeah.
Get that.
So you guys didn't go out on a boat or
No.
anything?
10.
No.
10 for Troy.
No, if I was going to go out on a boat, I'd definitely want to go out on a boat in Mexico.
You wouldn't want to.
No.
Well, see, that's where we're going in November in Mexico.
On a boat?
Yep. Well, on a cruise, that's where we're stopping at.
Oh,
Now, see, that's if you start the cruise in the States and you stop in Mexico, that's one thing. But it's not like you're flying down to Mexico and then get on a Mexican cruise.
Yeah, no.
No, I wouldn't do it.
And we're going for my daughter's birthday. She'll be 18. Shout out to Sis. I call her Sis, a.k.a. Sis, Samara.
Shout out, Samara.
I'll shout out Samara.
And my son just turned 21. My youngest, Jordan. Shout out to him,
I
too.
knew that.
Yeah, Jordan.
We're going to take a drink for you, everybody.
Drink.
This one's for Jordan. Make a big one.
All right, it's on you, Mr. Damn, you guys didn't make it big.
All right. Man, I still can't put any points on the board.
I like that.
This is ridiculous.
That makes me happy.
This is a ridiculous set of dominoes.
Oh, rest in peace, Plug 2, man. Did you see Plug 2 from De La Soul died?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I
Rest
just
in peace,
showed
man.
Lacey that when I seen that.
I fucking
pop
love
up.
De La Soul, man.
Me too.
That was sad.
We're going to put you on Game Breadstick. I know you don't know a lot of, but De La Soul was a good group.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should. You did a hip hop podcast.
I know. Man, what the freak.
10 rhymes with can.
We're going to have to stop this one.
Your rhyming doesn't make it better.
10 and can rhymes perfectly.
It doesn't make it better.
It doesn't at all.
Oh, you're just saying that's like, you don't want me to do that
Yeah,
anymore.
we don't want you to do that anymore.
Oh, you guys are team back up on me again?
He tries to make everything rhyme. He's like, 15, canteen.
Hey, dude, this is one thing I want.
It rhymes.
15.
That's what I said, 15.
And can clean.
Negative.
This is one thing I think I had this on here for the last podcast and we never talked about it. But dude, you ever seen those YouTube videos where they're like they got that hydraulic press and they're just smashing shit?
Oh yeah. That's satisfying to me. I like
Yeah.
that shit.
This dude makes one of those channels. He's making $650,000 a year off that channel, recording himself crushing everything from PlayStation consoles to human teeth, Say hello to the estimated 165 million destructo economy on YouTube.
That is crazy.
Those
man.
channels are fucking crushing it, dude.
Well, just like it's crazy.
650,000 a year.
What people will watch. I tell the wife she watches people eat noodles, like and they just
shit.
and they're. I'm like, what the hell are you watching over there? Like,
I can't stand
when
that.
when I don't see it and I'm hearing it and she's watching, I'm like
ASMR?
what are you watching? Are you watching porn over there? Because they're just like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's for real.
My lady watches people play bingo.
Oh wow.
Watches people play bingo. Now she plays bingo herself, so I get it. She's interested in bingo, but she watches people live stream bingo games.
Yeah.
She did one herself. Like she just recorded a little video of a speed game and posted it. Like 15,000 people watched that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world?
Well, that's just like when Kenny started doing his little podcast or the YouTube thing. He's like, I don't know what to do. I said, man, anything. I said, people will watch any fucking thing.
That's
right
true.
now, man.
Anything except our content. I just dropped a brand new music video. Can't afford not to, which I got 300 some views on. I'm thankful for them. Appreciate you checking. But it's 300 views.
All right. And you get millions and millions of people watching people eat noodles.
I know there's
and
millions of
bingo
people.
games.
I'm telling you.
I want millions of people to watch one of my videos and like absorb my music. That would make me so happy. Bro.
And they call it those videos where people like eat crazy amounts of food. They call it mukbang.
Mukbang, yeah.
That sounds super dirty. That sounds like Oriental porn. Is what that sounds like.
Right.
We're gonna watch a mukbang video.
Yeah.
No, it sounds,
Hey,
I mean,
that's what I thought it was when the wifey was. I'm like, what are we doing? What's going on over here?
You go home and tell them.
She's like, we're mukbanging.
Okay.
Mukbanging.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds
Let's
good.
Go.
I'm in.
Let's go.
It's got the word bang in it. You can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Muck. That just sounds like you're fucking in the mud, maybe. Muck banging. Oh, okay, I'm down.
You're
You
mucking
last night?
You're mucking.
Mucking.
Yeah, we're gonna muck tonight.
We're gonna muck in the fucking mud.
Kenny gonna be snipping this little tidbit right here.
And I'm gonna use breadstick shit. We're gonna muck tonight.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you convey that intensity.
Right. We're gonna mucking.
But yeah, no, that I saw that I was like $650,000 a year.
That's crazy, man.
And I don't know if you ever seen those videos, but it's
I've seen
literally
a
a
couple.
press. They put something there, it comes down,
Yeah.
goes back up,
And it's crazy because I'm one of the people that watches that because I'm like, oh man, okay, yeah, smash that shit, smash that shit.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm about to spend 4 or 5 hours editing this podcast,
Right.
and we're gonna get 80 views?
Probably, yeah.
It's crazy that you have to edit a lot of shit just because of what you say. But there's people on the radio and say all kinds of shit. I mean, I know they gotta watch their wording, but
Yeah, especially in today's climate, man. You really gotta.
Speaking of, you guys seen that bit with Don Lemon on CNN or whatever, where he's talking about his co-anchor being past their prime or something?
I didn't see that.
Like, wait, what are you talking about? It was no like he's about, I don't know, like she's old or can't have babies no more, like past her prime. Like, I don't know, that's what we're trying to say. Like,
I think he was talking about she was past her prime as far as like running for office.
yeah,
I think it was a political discussion as far as what I've read.
I'll tell you, man. I feel like I don't even know what that dude was thinking. Like,
No,
what are you even thinking right now?
There's like a list of shit you shouldn't probably talk about right now.
and I'm pretty sure they got it where they see that shit and you can't talk about it. Like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We gonna get in trouble for that shit. Don't say nothing.
Which is crazy, because like even Eddie Murphy, I saw an interview where he was talking about his old stand-ups and how like they wouldn't fly today. And honestly, he's kind of ashamed of some of those. Like he said some of the stuff he said, and he doesn't feel that way anymore.
That's just the era that at that time.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
80s,
So,
I think it was.
Like, everybody wasn't as sensitive as they are today back then, because a lot of shit was said back then that today they'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, it's because like back in the day, if you saw something that you didn't like, you just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I don't like it. I'm not gonna watch this dude no more. But like nowadays, like, oh man, I don't like that. We need to shut him. We need to shut this down. Yeah. And then it's like some sort of big movement. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, no.
It's a weird climate.
No, it's crazy. You know what that is? That's 10. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more.
Shoot.
I think this is getting away from y'all.
Yeah, we gotta shut him down.
Yeah, I really don't like what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I always get a kick out of like watching the people that take the time to leave a big, long, drawn-out comment that they don't like something.
Yeah.
It's like you just spent 5 minutes probably typing that because you didn't like it. This isn't your cup of tea. Just click the fuck off of it. You know,
5 minutes that you're never going to get back.
You're never gonna get those 5 minutes
Right.
back.
All right, what do you got? I got.
And you said that was what? You got 10?
I got 10 out there right now.
Oh, no. Ooh, I was about
I
to
am
mess up.
5 away from. That's all I need. 5 points. This is a done deal. If you're watching at home, this is a done deal.
Now we got to be worried.
If you're watching up there,
Now we're in the danger zone.
Yeah.
it's a done deal. Breadstick, he's starting to get antsy.
Now we're in the danger zone. That's just have to pee again. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I gotta finish this. You're gonna get the domino dick fingers again.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I should just take a call for a pee break right now and be like freezing the kicker. We'll just freeze him out. We'll just freeze him.
I need 5 points.
I'm probably with that.
I'm gonna accidentally get 5 points. That's how good I am.
Time out.
Freezing.
Freeze him. Don't get scared.
Don't hit your head.
Don't get scared, Kenny G.
This is a good pod. I feel
I
like
do. I like it, man.
you did good. You didn't have your Barry White voice on.
But I can. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but yeah.
Your phone's full. Oh, you got a phone call.
Yeah. This is what I used to use. This is what I used with my wife when I got her, and I met her at a bar. And
That's the voice you were using right there.
Yeah, I'm about to tell the story in this voice. If you can hear me, is the decimals right?
I'm sure it's fine.
Now, me and Lacey met at the Plymouth Club, and she was a beer drinker. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, who is this girl with this little fat booty? So I go over there and I'm like, yeah, can I buy you a drink? Had that little Barry White voice going on. Hey, Breadstick, can you give me another one too, please? If there's
I'm on it.
and she's just like, yes. So and that's history in the making.
You hit her with the Barry White.
Yeah,
That was
hit her
it.
with the Barry White. And
You gotta cut out the part
Wifey.
where I'm hiking up my pants.
hit the wifey with the Barry White voice and ask her, can I buy her a beer? She was a beer drinker then. And she's like, yes. I'm like, okay. And then here it is. Almost 13 years later. Well, we've been knowing each other for 19 years. So, yeah.
I always wish I had a cool voice. I know I don't. I know I sound like Seth Rogen.
You look like Seth Rogen too.
Oh, damn.
You look like McLovin.
We know that's false. We know that's false.
Do I really look like Seth Rogen? Yeah, I feel like I do.
So who am I? The only black guy in the movie, so who am I?
Ooh, that's a good question.
There wasn't one in there, was it?
Super bad?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there was a black guy.
That is
There was
bullshit.
There was a black lady who was working at the liquor store.
Yes, that's right.
I think he's saying you look
When
like
she
a
got
lady.
punched, yes.
I don't
even got my locks anymore, man. I don't even got long hair.
I was just trying to help Mr. Rogan out. He did have some diversity in that movie.
I mean, I feel like, you're a big dude. I feel like if you're gonna be like the dude in the movie, like I'm thinking like Debo.
Debo.
Debo?
You know what I mean? I think Debo.
Yes, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah,
and then that would probably make me Ice Cube, and that would make him Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Right there.
I think the Chris Tucker's right. I don't know how you're Ice Cube.
That's the only other dude. I'll be Ice Cube. I'm Ice Cube.
There wasn't a white dude in that movie? 'Cause, I mean, was there a white dude in that movie?
I'm thinking now.
I feel like you're, what's the dude's name? Jamie Kennedy or...
No!
Malibu's
Morning. Yes!
I don't think you're Ice Cube.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm not getting Ice Cube vibes from you.
If we ever meet Ice Cube, we're going to ask him. We'll be like, Cube, which one of us is most like you?
Right.
And he's going to say me.
Out of me and you?
No, all three of us. All three of us in the movie. All three of us in the movie.
He going to hit you with the yay.
Boom, I'll be ready for it, too.
I'm with that.
You got a grin, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I think you're more like Bubba Sparks.
If this, I don't know who that is.
Booty, 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 booty,
Rocking everywhere.
I know that song.
That's Bubba Sparks.
I know that song.
Or Adam Calhoun. Honestly.
Oh,
We did that
that's the
TikTok.
guy,
Yeah.
yeah. And he responded because I did kind of look like him. Yeah.
Country rapper.
Yeah, he was a country rapper.
Who's it on? You?
I already went. I just laid that.
Oh, okay.
So we got 8 shown.
So I need 5. Send me 5. We'll just pack this bitch up. I know you got it.
No. I'm going to take 10.
Instead of giving you 5, he's gonna take 10.
I'm going to take 10 and hope that you
don't
can't
have
go
shit.
up by 5 or down by 5.
Go
That's
ahead
what
and
I'm
knock
hoping.
on that table. Knocking at my
Shit,
door.
while you're bullshitting.
You know? And then I need you to knock, and then I need Troy to knock, and then I'm going to take it. And
I
I'm
ain't
going to take it.
knocking. I don't knock at nobody's door. I just come on in.
I'm going to take fit in right there.
Ah, son of a bitch.
He had it. He had the blank 5.
5,
That's it.
160. There you go.
Well, look at all these 5s.
Get the fucking
Hey,
5.
I tried.
You
I
did. You
tried.
gave it a valiant effort.
Look at all these
Look at all the
5s,
fives,
and I
yep.
couldn't get them on the board.
End of episode 10. I am now 6-4, homie. What do you think about that? It's getting away from you.
I ain't worried about it.
Kenny G. That is me. 160.
Kenny G.
Troy Jones, 115.
Yes.
Did you beat Krista? She was like one of the highest scoring guys.
No, I think she beat me by 5.
Breadstick has 110.
Right now at the bottom of the scores, he's probably got 160 for his score, but technically the game ends at 150, so he's only got 150.
No, it's 160.
No, so it's 150,
I put 15,
115, 110.
15 plus 145.
No, 150 is max score.
Miss Ninja had 135.
Oh.
Oh, damn, Miss Ninja went in, dude.
Yeah, she went hard.
She almost got it.
Yeah.
She beat you.
Yeah, I had 130. She had
Troy
135.
beat you. That's 2 games in a row that guesses put it on you.
That's because I care about our guests and you don't. That's why. I care
I'm
about our
feeling that.
guests.
I'm feeling
Yeah,
that.
you don't care.
I love how you just switched that.
Yeah.
Now I'm
You
the
know?
bad guy all of a
You
sudden.
know what I'm saying?
You have anything you would want to talk, run by us? This is the trust tree portion of the podcast. You have any like mental issues? Anything you need to hash out? Do you need some financial advice?
Let me tell you.
He's gonna take financial advice from us.
I know.
I do
He
have
should.
a little mental,
Oh, what you got?
and it's the kids on these buses. No, seriously. If these parents seen how, and I know like these kids get away from their parents and they got a little freedom at school and when you get away, but if they seen how these kids act on these buses, man, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
But
man.
like I said, I got a whole lot of respect for the bus drivers now, and I see why they drive fast and try to get these kids home and off the bus. Hey, for real.
Hey, you're about to start doing that.
I am.
part-time now?
But there's a lot of like these kids are touchy too, man. Like I don't just the stories that they have on these buses, man, and you be like, oh man, just it makes you it's a life changing thing, man. Like to see some kids how they live and
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like household wise.
Misty's been driving a couple years, and I know she feels bad for certain kids. And I remember one time she lost a kid. Remember that? They were like she was a bus aide years ago.
I do remember that.
Like she was. I think this was before she drove a bus. I think she was a bus aide still. But
I'm sure she appreciates you putting this out on the podcast.
She took a kid up to the door, and I guess their parents weren't there, and he freaked out and ran off. They lost him. They had to like combing the alley.
But I mean, to be fair though, how is that really her fault? I mean, how can you predict that?
No, it's not.
yeah,
It's
you
totally
can't.
not your fault, Misty.
And I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't in prime physical condition anymore. I sure as hell ain't chasing down no kid. That ain't happening. He runs, he's gone. That's it.
You
So
just
it
lost
ain't
him?
Yeah, he's lost.
Are you gonna call it in?
It's a 911.
Am I gonna call it in? I don't know. I think real hard about it.
He's gone. That's
I'd be like,
heading back.
get on the radio. Lost one at 207 Riverside.
This second one right here.
Yeah,
so,
I'm
you
back
know,
on the route.
Yeah, I think dealing with kids nowadays would be just. I don't know how Misty does it, and I wish you luck with that.
Yes.
I don't know if you have that much problems though, man. I can't imagine somebody's gonna be mouthing off to you.
Yeah, well, like I'm one of the good bus aides, so like and plus I know a lot of kids and a lot of kids as parents, so that helps a lot when you do. I'm like, hey,
Oh yeah, you probably know.
I know your mom and dad chill out. You
Look,
know?
yeah, well, let's be real. Some of these kids, they just need a whooping. I'm not talking about a beating.
Hey,
I'm just talking about a whoop.
Good old fashioned.
Yes.
But I think that's not the way of the world now.
That's not the way it works.
It's
You're not
crazy.
supposed to
and
parent like
but
that.
But it should be.
But it should, yeah.
But you feel like they should still be
Yes.
getting the.
Yes.
I'm not talking about a beating. I'm not talking about the belt. I'm just talking about. I'm gonna give you a couple good swats if you don't mind your manners.
Yeah.
That easy.
Is that what's missing from this generation that's coming out right
Yes.
now?
Definitely, man.
Do you think that has? No, I'm not trying to be funny either, but like I'm just saying this because my buddy Chris Schlichting, shout out Chris Schlichting, my homie from back home, he just dropped his comedy special last night, first ever comedy special. It was pretty good too, man. But he had a bit on there where he was talking about because he's a school teacher. That's what he does during the day. He teaches high school. He had a bit on there where he's talking about.
I teach in an alternative high school. It's unique. I'm already off to a really great start this year. We had our first week of school already. And the principal pulled me aside before the kids got there and told me that I would have a student in my class that identified as a cat. Have you heard of this? And I'm a very accepting person, but the cat thing is like, whoa, we're really pushing it. You know what I mean? It's just insane to me. So I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever you need me to do. He's like, just kind of play along. You know, she's had some trauma. And I'm like, okay. Sure, I didn't show up all last week. I didn't show up at all. And then my principal called me. He's like, why aren't you here? I'm like, well, I'm allergic to cats, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. You said to play along.
That was
That's
his
a
bit.
good one. That's
I
a
don't
good
know if that's etiquette to tell another comedian's
Right.
bit, but
that's good though.
yeah, I was going with the whole fact that that's actually something in the news though. Kids identifying as. I mean, I've heard about different cats.
Okay, so let me. I got a story that relates to this.
Okay,
from my childhood. So, like, you guys know when you were a kid, right? That like the adults would always say, you can be anything you want to be when you grow up. You can be whatever you want to be.
Right.
Well, I mean, look, you guys know me right now, so you can probably imagine how I was as a kid. So I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna be a cobra. Like I'm gonna be a badass cobra like a snake. Because I thought, oh, you can be anything you want to be when you grow up. I'm gonna be a fucking snake. Like a cobra snake. I'm gonna be getting on some. I'm gonna be getting some people and shit. So I wanted to be a snake when I grew up. And you know what my mom told me when I told her I wanted to be a snake? She said, why are you talking dumb shit? You're a boy. You can't be a snake. Don't say stupid shit to me.
Right.
That's what she said.
Right.
That's what they need to say to these kids these days.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay, my snake dreams are over.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, well, okay, I can't be a snake. Instead I'll be.
I can't slither around, and attack people.
Yeah, instead I'll be a cowboy or something. You know what I mean? Like you just change. You're a kid. So if a kid's like, oh, identify as a cat, their parent needs to be like, well, look, you ain't a cat. Like if you're at home and you want to pretend to be a cat, okay, you're a kid. You can pretend to be a cat. But when you go to school, your ass better be in shoes on two legs, or else when you come home, you're
not trying to slide around.
And not, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they wouldn't let Breadstick be a cobra. These kids should not be able to be cats. That's all I'm saying. It's just fair.
I don't know. It's a weird world. That's
just
for
fair.
sure, man.
It is, man. Like everything has got to be ridiculous, man. Like, and we can rarely speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's crazy.
Well, the funny thing is, or the fucked up thing, depending on how you look at it, is like if this video right here, this podcast blew up and did like a million views.
Yeah.
Let's say it just hit the algorithm and a bunch of people watched it. I almost guarantee there's probably going to be about 30 or 40% of the comments in this talking shit about us, talking about you don't know what it's like
To identify as a cat.
to identify as a cat. You guys.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't care. You're not a cat. You're just not. You can't be a cat.
Right.
You're not a cat.
You can't be a cat?
Can't be a cat.
What if I want to be a cat? What if I want to be a tiger?
Look, what you want to do in the privacy of your own home?
No, I wanna do it out in public.
If you want to be a cat and be a tiger, you go on out into the tiger world and see how long you last. With that. You go ahead and be your cat.
Kenny, you got fucked by a tiger.
This is not like Tarzan where you can talk to the animals and be
Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. That's what you gotta teach the kids that when they're kids. That way, they're not like 30-year-old dudes out there in tiger costumes crawling around all fours in the middle of Main Street.
Well, I'm not even gonna lie with. I got I'm aiding right now while becoming a bus driver, and a little guy he gets on the bus. As soon as he gets on the bus, he's like, I swear to God, like that you bring this up, and he's like hissing at me, and
So is it a cat or a cobra?
I don't know if he was trying to be a cat, a werewolf, or whatever, But I'm like, did you watch something last night, buddy? You know, to make you feel like. And his response was, I'm like, okay, you got it.
Hey man,
Got
and
it.
here's the thing: they're kids, right? They got imagination.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Definitely.
I got no problem with that. But when it's time for Mr. David's math class, you got to sit in your chair and do math. I mean, that's just what it is.
And you can't answer the question with a.
You can't answer the question with a hiss.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, you can be kids, and it's time to have imagination and be a cat or a cobra or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when it's time for your math exam, right, or your spelling words, you got to sit in your chair and do your spelling words. That just is what it is.
What if you're in science class and the teacher asks you, what is the sound that a tire makes when air is escaping?
Then I'd be like,
Can you go hiss?
I'll tell you what I would do. I'd be like, my science teacher's name is Mrs. Zelenak. I'd be like, Mrs. Zelenak.
On that note,
All right.
6-4. Troy Jones.
6-4.
Troy
Score
Jones,
no more.
broken bones.
I will definitely.
Yes.
I will definitely be back.
You're gonna have to come back. Man.
Yes.
You almost had us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be back.
And next time you come, Kenny G's going down.
Going down. See y'all later. Peace.